You can't even imagine the silent impact you have on his life. But the angels know. There is something profound happening in the spiritual realm that you need to understand today. That person who has been occupying your thoughts didn't come to you by chance. The universe doesn't make mistakes when it intertwines two souls. Your presence in his life has been orchestrated by greater forces. The angels whisper, she was sent to awaken what was dormant in his heart. You carry a light he has never found anywhere else. Without you even realizing it, your energy is dissolving the layers of protection he has built over the years. Every conversation, every shared glance, every moment of silence between you is healing old wounds he didn't even know existed. This is not an ordinary connection. It is a spiritual mission disguised as human love. You were chosen to show him that there is something beyond fear, beyond the loneliness he has embraced as a companion for so long. Even when he pulls away, even when he seems confused or distant, know that something deep is being activated within him. The angels confirm, his heart has already recognized hers, even if his mind still resists. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. The walls he built were not meant to keep you out. They were meant to keep the pain inside. You need to understand something fundamental about this person. He is not running away from you. He is running away from himself. For years, perhaps decades, he has learned that to love means to suffer. That surrendering means losing control. That trusting means being abandoned. The angels reveal, he carries scars from loves that promised to stay but left without explanation. Every time he looks at you, two voices fight inside him. One whispers about the possibility of happiness. The other shouts about the dangers of believing again. Your light is so intense that it exposes all the shadows he would prefer to keep hidden. He has been betrayed by those he loved the most. He has had his heart broken by those who swore to protect it. He has felt the devastating emptiness of waking up next to someone who didn't truly see him. So when you show up being genuine, being real, being yourself, he doesn't know how to process it. There's a wounded child inside him who is still waiting for someone who won't leave. But there's also an adult man who learned that it's safer to leave first than to be left behind. The angels whisper, she is the healing he has prayed for in silent prayers, but he still can't recognize the answer. His barriers are not personal. They are survival mechanisms he activated long before he met you. Be patient with his process. Some wounds need to be touched by the light before they can be healed. To love someone does not mean to lose yourself in the process. It means to find yourself even more. As you care for his heart, who is taking care of yours? The angels whisper a truth that many women forget. You cannot save anyone if you forget to save yourself first. Your light is powerful, but it needs to be constantly nourished. There's a fine line between loving and sacrificing yourself. Between supporting and nullifying yourself. Between waiting and forgetting yourself. Right now, the universe invites you to check where you are on that line. The angels warn, she is giving so much of herself that she has forgotten to receive. Her generosity is becoming self-destruction. You feel that you need to prove your worth through how much you can endure, how much you can forgive, how much you can wait. But true love never demands that you dim your own light for someone to feel comfortable in the darkness. Breathe deeply. Place your hand on your heart. Feel your own energy. When was the last time you asked yourself what you need? When was the last time you prioritized your own healing, your own dreams, your own peace? His process is important, but so is yours. While he battles his own shadows, you need to nurture your own light. Not as an act of selfishness, but as an act of self-love. The angels confirm, when she loves herself completely, she teaches him how to love her too. Tend to your inner garden. Water your own flowers. Feed your own dreams. Because a woman who knows herself, loves herself, and respects herself is irresistible to a man who is ready to love truly. Your light doesn't hurt. It merely reveals what was already there. There is a spiritual phenomenon happening that he can't name, but he feels it in his bones every day. Your presence acts as a divine mirror, reflecting back to him everything he has tried to hide from himself. And it frightens him deeply. The angels explain, she is the mirror that shows him who he truly is, and who he can become. When you speak with authenticity, he remembers when he stopped being true to himself. When you show vulnerability, he feels shame for all the masks he wears. When you love without fear, he sees the coward he has become over the years. It's not that you judge him. You don't even need to say anything. Your mere existence forces him to confront versions of himself that he buried a long time ago. The person he was before he gave up on dreaming. The man he could be if he hadn't chosen the safest path. Your energy awakens a spiritual hunger in him that he hasn't felt in years. A desire to be better, to grow, to reconnect with parts of himself that he believed were lost forever. The angels reveal, she is not trying to change him. She is reminding him of who he has always been. That's why he wavers so much. Some days, her light inspires him to want to be the best version of himself. Other days, she haunts him because she highlights everything he hasn't had the courage to become. It's a painful but necessary process. You are not responsible for his journey of self-discovery. But know that your presence is catalyzing a transformation he himself asked the universe for, even if he doesn't realize it. Something is changing within him, and you can feel it, even from a distance. The signs started subtle, almost imperceptible. But the angels want you to know, the awakening has already begun. That person who seemed so closed off, so resistant, is undergoing a silent internal revolution. And you are the driving force behind this transformation. The angels whisper, he is questioning everything he believed about himself, because of her. Perhaps he has begun to ask questions he's never asked before. About what he truly wants from life. About why he always chose people who didn't value him. About why her presence stirs feelings in him that he thought he was no longer capable of feeling. He is having different dreams. Waking up with her name on his lips. Picking up the phone to call you and hesitating at the last moment. Passing by places you used to visit together and feeling an inexplicable nostalgia. The angels reveal, his soul is screaming her name, even when his mind tries to silence it. There is a restlessness growing inside him. A dissatisfaction with a mediocre life he has built. A hunger for something real, something deep, something that makes sense. And deep down, he knows that this hunger has your face. He is starting to realize that all his other connections were just rehearsals for what he feels for you. That all previous relationships were frustrating attempts to find what he already has when he is by your side. Awakening isn't linear. Some days he takes 3 steps forward. Other days he takes 2 steps back. But the overall direction is clear. He is moving toward the truth. Toward you. Toward the love he has always deserved. His back and forth isn't rejection. It's a dance between fear and desire. You've noticed the pattern, haven't you? He gets closer, opens his heart, shows vulnerability. And then he disappears. He returns days later as if nothing happened. And this cycle repeats, leaving you confused and wondering if you're imagining things. The angels clarify, each approach is real. Each retreat is fear. Both are part of the same journey. When he opens up to you, he is being authentic. In those moments, he truly feels everything he shows. But then when he's alone, his mind goes into a panic. What if she hurts me like the others? What if I'm not enough? What if this is too good to be true? The distance isn't about you. It's about the internal battle he fights within himself. A part of him wants to run into your arms. The other wants to run away from any chance of pain. The angels reveal, he comes back because he can't stay away. He leaves because he can't stay close. Not yet. Each cycle is actually progress. With every approach, he allows himself to feel a little more. With every retreat, he processes a bit more of what it means to have you in his life. It's like waves on the shore. Sometimes they advance, sometimes they recede, but always toward the coast. Your patience during these cycles isn't weakness. It's spiritual wisdom. You understand, even if you can't explain it, that he's in a process. That forcing things would be counterproductive. That true love sometimes requires us to let the other person find their own way. The angels confirm, each return is deeper. Each retreat is shorter. He is getting closer to courage. Your love is healing wounds that even you don't know exist in him. There is a healing energy radiating from you that goes far beyond words or gestures. It is a frequency of the heart that penetrates the deepest layers of his soul, reaching places where no therapy or time has managed to go. Your love is spiritual medicine in action. The angels confirm, she carries the balm that his soul has been longing for years. You don't even need to do anything specific. Your mere presence, your way of viewing the world, your ability to love unconditionally. All of this is working silent miracles within him. Childhood traumas that he barely remembered are being gently dissolved by your energy. That rigidity he carried on his shoulders is softening. The chronic distrust that colored all his relationships is being replaced by a cautious curiosity about what is possible between the two of you. The cynicism he used as armor is cracking, allowing rays of hope to shine through. The angels whisper, every moment of peace that she offers is rewriting his story about what love is. He himself doesn't understand why he feels different when he is with you. Why the critical voices in his head quiet down. Why he can breathe deeper. Why the world feels like a safer place when you are around. Your love is teaching his heart to trust again. Not through words or promises, but through the constancy of your energy, the predictability of your kindness, the security you offer simply by being who you are. This healing doesn't happen overnight. It is a gradual process, much like a plant growing toward the sun. But with each passing day, he is becoming a little more whole, a little more able to love back. God has a perfect plan for both of you, and the timing is divine, not human. Take a deep breath and let go of the anxiety you're carrying about when and how things will be resolved. The universe is orchestrating something beautiful between you, but it operates in a dimension where time works differently. Where every delay is, in fact, a necessary preparation. The angels reveal, what seems like a delay to her is a perfect alignment for him. While you wonder why he hasn't mustered the courage yet, God is working behind the scenes, removing obstacles you can't even imagine exist. Healing ancestral wounds. Aligning circumstances. Preparing his heart to receive the love you have to offer. Each day that passes without the resolution you desire is a day that the divine uses to strengthen the foundation of this connection. To ensure that when you finally meet completely, it will be for the long haul. To grow. To build something lasting. The angels whisper, she is being prepared to receive not only him but the highest version of him. Trust the divine process. Even when it seems like nothing is happening, everything is moving in the right direction. The prayers you whispered on lonely nights have been heard. The requests you made to the universe are being answered, perhaps not in the way you imagined, but in the way that is best for both of you. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways. Isaiah 55 verses 8 to 9. Let go of control. Trust in divine timing. What is yours will come at the perfect moment. He wants to let go, but the fear of rejection screams louder than the desire to be loved. There is an epic battle happening inside him right now. On one side, a heart that beats his name and yearns for true connection. On the other, a mind trained to see danger where others see opportunity. And at the center of this war is you, the person who represents everything he wants most and fears the most. The angels reveal, he has never wanted to surrender to someone so much, and he has never been so afraid to do so. For him, vulnerability is not just about opening his heart. It is about disarming all the defenses that have kept him safe for years. It is about trusting that you won't use his weaknesses against him. It is about betting that this time will be different, even when all his past experiences scream otherwise. He rehearses conversations with you in his mind. He imagines scenarios where he finally has the courage to say what he feels. But when the moment arrives, the words get stuck in his throat. The fear of turning what you have into disappointment paralyzes any movement toward something deeper. The angels whisper, his soul is ready to love, but his mind still doesn't trust that he deserves to be loved back. There is a wounded child inside him that whispers, "What if she sees who I really am and decides I'm not enough?" That childlike voice still carries the pain of past rejections, of loves that promised to stay but left at the first sign of imperfection. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, and I will help you, and I will uphold you with the right hand of my righteousness. Isaiah 41 verse 10. Your patience with his process is an act of divine love. Every day you choose to look beyond the fear and see the heart. You're teaching him that it's safe to be vulnerable. True love doesn't need to be chased. It needs to be recognized when it arrives. We have reached the end of this spiritual journey, and the angels want to leave a truth engraved in your heart. You have done everything you needed to do. Your mission was not to win him over, change him, or convince him. It was simply to be yourself and allow love to flow through you as a divine channel. The angels declare, she has planted all the necessary seeds. Now it's time to trust the harvest. No matter what happens from here on out, whether he finds the courage to fully surrender or still needs more time for his journey, you have fulfilled your spiritual purpose in his life. You have been the light that illuminated forgotten paths in his soul, the medicine that healed ancestral wounds, the love that reminded him of who he truly is. Now is the time to let go. Not out of surrender, but out of faith. Faith that what is truly yours will find its way back to you. Faith that the universe does not waste genuine connections. Faith that real love always triumphs, even if not in the time we planned. The angels whisper, when she fully surrenders to the divine plan, she releases him to make the same choice. If this love is meant to bloom, it will. If this connection is to be eternal, it will be. But it no longer depends on your willpower or your ability to wait. It depends on both of you surrendering to what the universe already knows is best. Commit your way to the Lord, trust in him, and he will do it. Psalm 37 verse 5. You are loved. You are valuable. You deserve a love that does not hesitate to choose you. And whether it's with him or someone even better, that love will come. Trust.